Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It's so good to see you. Sorry about them. Welcome to our fall and holiday concert. It is so good to see so many of you here tonight. I've got lots of things written down so I don't get off track. Tonight's a really special night and is one of my favorite concerts of the year because we get to welcome a whole new host of kids to our Coal City Band family. So in front of us we have our 2019-2020 beginning band. Will you welcome them to the stage, please? So what makes this night really cool is for fifth grade band, we're going to kind of take you on a summarized journey of what we have done so far this year. These kids came to band starting in September, not even knowing how to open their instrument case correctly, let alone hold the thing. And here we are now tonight being able to play multiple songs made up of 5 different notes, and that's only within several months' time. So it's really, really cool to see the progress that they've made. What's also really exciting is our 6th grade band will be performing tonight. Our 6th grade band was in the exact same position as these guys last year. So you guys will get to hear what 1 year of progress sounds like. So 5th grade will be able to hear that, and then hopefully 6th grade will be able to travel down memory lane a little bit and see the progress that they've made too. So we're going to start with our 5th grade band tonight. To start the year, of course, we first learned how to take our instruments out, how to put them together, how to hold them, how to care for them. As I tell kids, instruments are like wild animals, and we need to treat them with very special care before we learn how to manage them. We're going to demonstrate for you first what we sounded like when we first started. Hopefully this will bring back some fond memories for some of you at home earlier this year. I know, that was really, really good to start off. So once we figured out how to actually make sounds on these instruments, we learned our very first note. This note is the pitch F, and we learned how to read that on a musical staff. We also learned our various types of notes, whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, how long to hold them, basically what do all these symbols on the page mean. So this is our very first exercise that we ever learned out of our book. So it seems pretty simple, but that actually took us a lot of practice to be able to start and stop at the exact same time. So they actually worked really hard on that one. Then we learned 2 more notes out of our first 5, and we started putting those together in small little melodies, so that became a lot more fun to play. So our next one that we're going to play for you is number 6, entitled Moving On Up, which uses our first 3 notes. which are the notes that have allowed us to play all of the rest of the songs we're playing tonight. So this was pretty tough. Once we had 5 notes and figuring out, okay, so what does it look like on the staff? When do I move my fingers? How long am I supposed to hold all these notes? So while it sounds really, really simple, their brains are working really, really hard as they're doing this. So this is number 11, reading the notes. We started turning them into some very simple songs. Hopefully we'll bring back some good memories for a lot of you. I'm sure a lot of you have played these songs before, whether you were learning beginning piano, beginning recorder, if you were in band once, just general music class. So the next 2 pieces we're going to play for you are going to be number 14, Rolling Along, which is also known as Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then we're going to play number 17, Hot Cross Buns. first 5 notes. We started combining those notes and rhythm patterns in various different ways. The next 2 pieces we're going to play for you are definitely our most trickiest. The kids had, at first, a really hard time with these, but with a lot of practice, a lot of determination, they actually became quite good. So our next pieces that we're going to play for you are number 18, also known as Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and then number 25, Lightly Row. to our final selection for 5th grade band, I wanted to say thank you so much for allowing your child to participate in band this year. I hope that they found these first couple months to be a really valuable experience for them, and I hope that you and they will continue to choose band and music education. Not only is it a skill that has been proven to help your child in academic areas, but it is also an environment and family that teaches valuable life skills as well, such as hard work, practice, how to deal with failure, teamwork, collaboration, discipline, and determination. I encourage you to take a look at the insert in your program if you haven't already. One side has famous individuals who were once in band that you may not have known. So that's kind of fun to look at. The other side talks about how learning music incorporates every single subject and why it's really important for children to study. As much as we music teachers love to advocate for the benefits and the academic benefits, social benefits of music, our main goal is to create lifelong music makers and lifelong music advocates. And I'm going to quote a little bit of that insert. We teach music so that you will be human, so that you will recognize beauty, so you will be sensitive, so you will be closer to an infinite beyond this world, so you will have something to cling to, so you will have more love, more compassion, more gentleness, more good. In short, so you will live a more fulfilling life. All professionals in music or in any kind of skill in life start somewhere. The best musicians in the world started in a place just like this, making these kinds of sounds. Okay? This could be the start for a professional musician. They may be sitting in here tonight. Okay? So I encourage you to keep going on this journey. It takes a while, but it really, really is worth it. And I really hope this has been a valuable experience for your child, and I'm really excited to see what this band does the rest of this year. They've done a fabulous job so far, and I think we can go a ways with them this year. We are going to close our portion with Jingle Bells, fitting for a holiday concert. It is my goal every year for 5th grade band to be able to play Jingle Bells, and this group has far exceeded that goal, and they were playing Jingle Bells really well. They also really just love to play it. So we are going to finish with Jingle Bells. To transition to the 6th grade portion of our concert, so if you'll give us just a minute, feel free to look at those program inserts. We're going to transition as quickly as we can. We'll be right back with you.